7,320 pounds. This is a Wildwood 245 bunkhouse super slide here at HaylettRV of Coldwater, Michigan. And though the model number would have you believe this is a 24-footer, I know from experience this is probably every inch of 27, 28 feet. This is also every inch of really well maintained. The folks really took top-notch care of this. I've got a lot of experience. I've been doing this a number of years now. I've seen tens of thousands of RVs, and I've learned to look for little things that seem insignificant to the naked eye, such as, like, I've climbed on the roof. I can see that the roof was cleaned, and that's cool. That's easy to see. But I've learned to look for little things, and the little things actually speak so much more. Do you see how this catch for this baggage door is a different color from the skin itself? It's been replaced. People who are going to take the time to replace a small little plastic widget are going to take the time to care for and maintain their entire RV. And I think that little white plastic holdback actually tells the best story of this entire RV. These folks, you know, they prevented things breaking, so they didn't need fixing. And the little wear and tear items, they replaced as they worn and torn, you know, effectively. They did a good job. Now, this is classic Forest River right here. They have slide face mounted storage. It actually goes below the furniture. This is storage below your sofa from the inside. It's not very useful on the inside. It's not that it's not useful at all, but it's very useful out here in a shorter floor plan that doesn't traditionally get a lot of storage outside. This is below one of the dinette benches right here, and it made the perfect place to keep their power cable all coiled up and secure out of the way. Decals on this look good. Slide awning installed. That's not a cheap thing. Probably $1,200 to $1,500 of slide out awning installation we're looking at right there. They also put a hitch on the back of this thing, and then it's not just a bracket on hitch. You can see it's actually a welded reinforced hitch, and they tapped into the taillight, so it actually does have four-way wiring. That means that this, I don't know, 25, 6, 7, 8 foot fifth wheel, whatever it is. I'll get the specs if I can find them from the internet. It's trickier when you're not the new RV dealer to do that. But it's good for towing doubles. If you're in a state like Michigan that allows the towing of recreational doubles, you know, this would be a good fifth wheel to do that. If you got a little enclosed trailer or a boat you want to throw behind here, she's ace, guys. Perfect for a bike rack, too. Now we got a big bunkhouse storage garage right here for awesome cargo utility storage. This lower bunk flips up out of the way so that you have a big bicycle area or place for grills or, I don't know, anything. Although with the construction that we have right here, bicycles might be a bit of a tall order. But you get the idea. But maybe, just maybe, that's why they put that hitch on the back, so they could actually put a bike rack back here. In case you're curious about kid security, understand that this door right here has the same deadbolt lock as your main entry door. So if you're worried about this door for kid security, then you should be worried about pretty much every RV for kid security. That being said, I don't foresee that to be an issue here. Tires look good. Just like the sidewalls, no signs of dry rotting. I mean, I could even see where they had actually touched up the paint on the tires. It's just a normal white steel rim, but, well, painted white steel rim. But they didn't let it get rusty and look awful. You know, these guys were way on top of their maintenance. So much more than the average bear. This is how RVs are supposed to be maintained. Take notes and follow accordingly, please. Inside, she does not disappoint. Very clean. Actually, smells clean in here. It smells like they may have just shampooed the carpet or something. I don't see, like, the Pantry air fresheners hanging around anywhere, so I don't think they're trying to mask anything. Judging from what I've seen from the rest of the RV, they just really did take that good of care of this thing. Central air, central heat. We got a ceiling fan up here to give you some nice rainy day airflow. It's basically a one-room cabin, but it's a big super slide cabin. So the RV isn't so long as it is wide when you get to a destination. It's 11 foot wide, actually, when you get to a destination. You've got drawers under the dinette benches for easy access to that storage. In a pinch, the dinette bench and the sofa here can bifold down, so you can actually sleep. So the manufacturers are going to call that 2. I'm not. So 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5, 6 up in the master bed, and you're going to be fine. Now those are individual bunks, but they're a little bit wider, so bigger kids will fit in those a little bit better. Normally you'd look at this when I turn around and go, well, the kitchen's kind of crappy, but that's not true because we actually have a very nice pantry right over here. Now, one of the things I like, someone's going to look at this and say, yeah, but I have to reach around to get to the storage back there. They did that on purpose so the door could actually open. Otherwise, the door would hit the slide fascia or the dinette bench down here, and you'd say, well, those idiots didn't build it the right way. You know, they're darned if they do and darned if they don't. You know, all the mechanical stuff, like all the drawer glides, everything looks like they're working well. Previous owners look to have installed a ladder here where there definitely was not one originally, but they did a good job of it. I actually didn't even process that it wasn't factory work the first time I looked at it, but it's done nicely. It's done well. It looks like they may have actually built it, but it is not lightweight. It is not light duty. Back here, simple but effective bathroom. Don't know what more you need because it gets everything done. Now, one thing I did want to point out up here is that it does have the bigger Maxxair Vent Fan. I don't know if that was factory standard or not. Regardless, it's there, and you're going to enjoy a lot of extra airflow as a result. Flipping around, the front of this looks a little bit plain, but that's because this is effectively one of the last generations of gooseneck travel trailer, which is really the origin of a fifth wheel. If you look at old fifth wheels, they look just like a travel trailer until like the front 8 feet. Now this obviously has the exterior obvious appearance of a fifth wheel, but inside it actually sits more like a travel trailer. You just go up a couple steps to get to the bedroom upstairs. That's it. That's the only reason this has limited outside storage, is because it doesn't have a bedroom and a bathroom upstairs, so there's less construction to have storage below. Right when you walk in the door, nice coat closet, and I think that is a key feature for spring and fall camping. Little loose TV they added in here, so this is something that they added after they bought it. But what impresses me is, by all rights, they bought this TV. They put this TV in here. By all rights, they could have kept this and put it into their next camper, and no one would have ever faulted them for it. I certainly I wouldn't. I dislike to see people keep electronics from the manufacturer that were installed new, but it doesn't bother me when people keep their own stuff, but they left it behind. They were not scavengers. They actually, I mean, they had a plan. You know, and a good question, the plan. What is the plan? Why is this RV even here? And the short answer is, because the kids done growed up. They don't need the bunkhouse no more. You know, they just don't need a bunkhouse anymore. The kids grew up. Mom and Dad are looking to get the couples camper, and they're just done with the fifth wheel at this stage. That's pretty much it. It's not here because it's a problem. Quite the opposite. This will be a very fortunate acquisition for someone. So whether it's hitching, pieces, parts, trades, financing, truck and trailer package deals, or everything in between, HaylettRV only does everything. So take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy camping, everyone.